My name is Kenny Olson, and I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee, which I moved down here about almost 4 years ago after quitting a long stint with Kid Rock. And I've come really close to my boys here at Visual Sound. And I've got a few pedals here that we're going to mess around with that have become very, very useful in my touring and studio, live, all the above. And we're going to mess around with some sounds on some of these things here. So, I don't know, I guess we got like a clean tone kind of going right now. Guess we'll leave it like a little clean now. This first pedal right here, I've always liked. This delay is close to like an old school analog delay that I found. You know, even like through the years I had like, I've had like the Mooger Foogers, the old, a lot of the old analog delays.
Sure.
A lot of boutique pedals sitting around, ones that half work, like that. And then I started using these, and I've found it to be quite an amazing pedal. It's in both my pedal boards, the travel board and the big board, and it gets used all the time. But it's like right now, I think I kind of have it set more of like an electric Ladyland, kind of a slap back kind of thing, like kind of that vibe. But it's got really for like pretty chords. Nice for the swells too. It's not real obnoxious, you can get like. And combined with distortion, it gets pretty jiggy with that too. So it's got, but it's not too harsh, It's like kind of like, especially like live. This is like a lot of delays. You hit them, and all of a sudden it's like, shit just goes flying away on you. You can't control it. But it's been pretty cool, It's really good for the psychedelic-y kind of stuff, too. Combine that with a little tremolo, you got the whole spaghetti western, I always like that little So then take the delay off here. The Son of Hyde is a great pedal for like, I've got like I use the open road, like if I'm playing through like a Marshall or something cranked up.
Right.
I like to, that's more like just want that little boost, like you just went back and kind of looked at the amp and went, responded like a woman should respond kind of thing, Yeah. No. But the open road that's always been like for, more for like if I'm using like a Marshall or one of my boutique amps that's already got a little, we're already throwing out a lot of distortion. But I found with like a deluxe reverb or a twin or any great sounding clean amp, or like just going and playing like a small gig with a combo.
Right.
This is, I've taken out I've got the, the Dr. Hyde too, where that's Jacqueline Hyde, I'm sorry. It's around Halloween. I've been watching too many horror movies here. But that's a great pedal because you know I actually leave one in my car, and like usually have like that and a Crybaby. It's like kind of like the MacGyver rig. If someone like, hey Kenny, want to sit in? It's like, and there are always sometimes those guys that just have that rig that doesn't have anything cool like this. You're just like going, yeah. But you pull that out and it works. But this one is a great pedal for just taking a clean amp and making it sound like you're playing through a Marshall in a small little box. Cool. So it's like right now you can see we're pretty clean. But all of a sudden, I mean, like, what's so cool with the bottom end on them, like a lot of pedals get all, you know, real on the low notes. Even like on my neck pickup, it's not super. And if you want to get like angry with it, you got the angry fuzz. And all of a sudden you're like, sweet. Yeah, what's cool with this phaser though is, like I remember when I was, you know, a kid, I wanted to, you know, I did have a Univibe later on. I think by the time I was in later teens, when it was kind of, I found a Univibe before they went through the roof. Right. But my first, wanting that Band of Gypsies, Hendrix and Trower kind of phasing sound. You know, my first thing was like an old, I think I started using a Small Stone. Sure. Which was, you know, and then there was also, you know, I was like, everybody had those old MXR phase 90s, but certain ones back in the day, they just didn't sound like a phase shifter. They had that oscillating, you know, you crank, especially if you had two more like amps, like even in mono stereo, not even like in stereo, just two amps running at the same time, and you get this weird thing, they get to separate, like going wah wah, and they start getting this. It's like dual exhaust in stereo in your ears. It's like, and it became one of those things I just love. Where if you could just hit a note and just like with that, it's like, you get it going to the right, like jump, jump, jump. You know, it's like it had that just that, you know, just made you want to hit the Hurst shifter and go, you know. No, what's cool about this phase